All right, this is a video that I got to make responding to Donald Trump's call on punishing women who've had abortions and Ted Cruz's response. So, first I want to say, and this is difficult, not difficult for the principal, difficult for the person. I actually agree with Donald Trump um, to what his statement originally. Obviously, he's walking back his statement now, but originally he said that if abortion is banned, that should women be punished. And Chris Matthews made a good point. He said if it's illegal, then you have to give punishment. And the right answer is absolutely yes. Now, the problem, I mean, if abortion is murder and if abortion is killing a human being, then that means the person who kills the human being should be punished. And if you hand your child over to be killed, you should be punished. Now, the degree of punishment, that's up to legislators and the law to place what the type of punishment that is. But in the case that abortion is illegal, it should be a punishment for the doctors and the women. Now, I understand the pro-life position is no, no, no. We only want to punish the doctors. Well, it doesn't that doesn't equate. You can't punish the doctors only because you're thinking, well, the women won't turn into doctors, and you may be right. But then again, if you don't punish the women, then they're going to be demanding for the doctors. So there has to be some type of fearful persuasion of legal ramifications if she has the abortion once it's illegal. So in this case, I actually agree with Donald's original statement. Yes. Now, um, when it comes to Cruz's statement, I don't agree with him. I don't. But then again, the way he worded it is playing politics. It's the way they play the word game. In a sense, he almost is saying we shouldn't be talking about this. We should be talking about life and take care of the mothers. So in the context of what should we be talking about today, he's saying, well, listen, we should be talking about how we're supporting women, how we're supporting babies, and how should be. Yeah, of course we should be doing that. And I don't know if he's been asked directly, do you believe women should be punished? But in his statement that he released, it was more so saying, listen, this is the conversation we should be having right now. But I'm not going to try to just cover for him if he does believe that women should not be punished for abortions. That's wrong. But I still stand with Ted, and the reason why I still stand with Ted is because we're not even there yet. I believe that I never said that he was an abolitionist candidate. I said that he was the most abolition as everybody. He has no rape exceptions. He has no well, he supports restrictions, I believe, because of the pro-life lobbyists. But in one sense, he has no exceptions. He has no, he believes that babies should be protected from the moment of conception, no matter what week, and no matter if they're raped or not. I believe that he is the one that is, if the culture was right, if the pro-life movement would get their talking points right, if the church will rise up. See, he's just a reflection of both of that kind of. But he believes it's sin, though. He believes even God could judge his nation regarding the issue of abortion. I know this. I've heard him say it. And I've talked to him about it, actually. And so he believes that, but I believe that he's a chess piece that needs to be in place, because if God does judge this nation, or the church is in revival, or the pro-life movement repents, and we really start talking about ending abortion, he is a president that will consider it and really push for abolition. Donald Trump would not push for abolition. He won't. He doesn't have the history to prove that. He doesn't have the history to prove that he was standing really against the system. Cruz has standing against the system, Republican and Democrats. And even when it's unpopular to go for the ethanol subsidies, or even saying, listen, we have to split up families for immigration. That's what we got to do. He's got the track record to stand against the system, and that's what I believe that he'll do for that. Um, and I'm not too worried about his belief on should women get punished, because if he believes that abortion should be abolished or ended, that's up to judges and Congress, or maybe not Congress, but those are up to judges, and that's not up to the president to distribute what the punishment is. And if I'm wrong, you could correct me. So I'm not worried about that. Now, Mike Huckabee had a great response on how you should, politically sell this, but it's really hard. And I want to say I don't blame him in one sense for not going super hard on the issue, because statistically, um, most people agree with Trump. I mean, most people, you know, aren't even there yet, but he should still stand for the truth. But I believe that he's the one that we had a conversation with, that he would hear us through the lens of God, through the Constitution, and through what's right, and have the courage to fight against it.